guys, how are you doing today? Today I just got done filming this look for you guys, so if you want to see how I did it and kind of a cool way to add some blue into your spring makeup look, then just keep on watching. Hey guys, so I already filled in my brows and prepped my eyelids with soft ochre paint pot. I'm just gonna set it like usual. So like I said, when you set your primer, it just makes it so much easier to blend when you do it with a powder. Alright. Meh. Needy boyfriend. Just kidding. But seriously. So then I'm going to go in with some MAC eyeshadows, and I'm going to take the shade Soft Brown, which is one of my all-time favorite crease shades. And you want to make sure you blend a lot for this. Not that you shouldn't always blend a lot, but I really just wanted to be seamlessly blown out. So I just like to go in circles and then back and forth. So this is going to be my main focus of color. So I'm probably going to build it up pretty good. I'm still winging this look. I feel like that's what true artists do. No respect. So I'm actually getting ready for class, so hopefully I don't look like a total drag queen by the end of this, and if I do, it's okay, I'll kill it. And then I'm going to go in with MAC Saddle, and this one's just a little bit darker than Soft Brown, and I'm just going to put it at the very ends right here. Because like I said, I want my crease to be very light, not very dramatic. And the dark color, kind of bring it up a little bit, and this will open up your eyes a lot. Alright, now for the fun part, or the part that will totally, you know, ruin this whole tutorial and make me go home and cry. We're gonna go in with this kind of blue shade. What do you call this? Like a turquoise? So I'm just gonna grab that turquoise shade and place it all over my lid. And don't be scared of it. I'm actually gonna build it up quite a bit. So this would be really pretty just like that and with a liner. So if you really wanted to focus on a pop of color, what I'm trying to go for is kind of like a subtle pop of color, so you know there's some blue in there, but you don't want to be like, hey, I'm here. Like I said, I have class today. Not like I have class, like if you wear colors you don't have class, but I have actual class today. And you know how this built up a little bit of harsh lines? I'm going to go in with Saddle and blend it out because I fear harsh lines more than I fear finals and midterms. Basically, yes. And now for the star of the show, besides the blue, I'm going to go with ColourPop Millionaire, and I'm going to put this all over the lid on top of it. So you're only going to kind of see the blue, and that's why I said it's going to be more of a subtle pop of color. And with these, I just like to use my finger. I think it's the easiest way to put them on. So just circle it and then pat it on. And you don't want to overpack it because I still want to see the blue. I just kind of want it to be more diffused. And then we're going to go back in with that blending brush and Saddle once more and get those edges real quick. Alright, and that completes the eyes for now. See? I told you it was super easy. And then for the face, I'm going to prime it with a Professional like always to cover up my hideous pores. And for this look, I think I want like a really flawless face. So I'm going to go in with my favorite foundation, which is the Estee Lauder Double Wear. And I actually put a MAC pump, foundation pump in it. And that makes this just a lot cuter and easier to use because I hate foundations without a pump or without like a squeezy tube. So yeah, it's a little tip for you guys. And I'm in the shade 2N1 Desert Beige. So I'm going to take 2 pumps of this. And I'm going to just pat this all over my face. Big one on the nose. And then I kind of blend it out with my finger. Since I want fuller coverage, I'm just going to go with a foundation brush. This is by Urban Decay, and this one's really good for buffing the foundation, which I usually like to tap, but this one works best when you buff it. And I love this foundation because I feel like it just gives me a layer of perfect skin. And who doesn't want that? And then I'm just going to put a little bit more, like half a pump, on the areas that I need a little bit more concealing. Because I feel like when you layer your foundation in places that you want more coverage, it's a little bit more natural than just using a concealer. Bless you. My dark circles are pretty bad, so I'm going to go in with the Bobbi Brown corrector today. I don't color correct under my eyes all the time, but when I want a really flawless look, I do. Especially when I'm working with blue eyeshadows, because they'll only make this look a lot more blue. And I like this corrector, but I feel like there's probably something better. So if you have any suggestions on good under eye circle correctors, let me know. It's not like I'm going to get any sleep until school's out and work, but it's not like you ever stop working, right? And life wonderful. I should be a motivational speaker. Life sucks, deal with it. And then I'm gonna go with the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Concealer. Honestly, I kind of overdid it on that side and this side, so I'm just gonna take some of my chin. I'm gonna blend some of this out. That's a lot. So I'll just put some in my forehead as well. When you over highlight under your eyes, it can give you a reverse raccoon look. So you want to make sure you balance your skin by putting it. So you want to make sure you balance your skin by putting it in other areas as well. And then I'm going to blend this out with a Morphe G2. And hopefully by now I kind of look semi-human, not so zombie. That's what we're going for. And then I'm gonna go in and set this immediately because my under eye creases like a mofo with the Clinique translucent powder. Now I used to set my whole face with this, but I noticed that it did leave me kind of white looking in pictures. An alternative to setting my whole face without having to cake on more powder when you have a full coverage foundation is I found this Natural Skin by Urban Decay, and I used the color Naked Medium. And it's still that translucent powder texture, super finely milled, but it has a little bit more color in it, so I'm not like washed out, I feel like. And since I want to keep this really nice and luminous, I'm going to go in with the Hourglass Luminous Bronzer in Light. And just put that in the outskirts of the face. I'm going to go in with the Betty Luminizer and go over my bronzer with this. Now, since this has like pretty intense sheen, it's almost like a highlighter for deeper skin tones, I do recommend using a fluffier brush, definitely, when you're using this. Perfect. You don't have to contour for this look at all. I kind of prefer it softer, but I don't know. I have such a round face that I love to contour my face, so I'm gonna do it. But like I said, in my vision of this look, don't contour, but I'm gonna contour. And I'm just gonna go in with the Morphe M530. I love this brush because it just kind of gives me a natural diffuse contour, so it's not like I'm overdoing it. Like, can you see that? And then this, that, this. And to clean up the bronzer, I'm just gonna bake right under it as well because I kind of got a little low right here. Got a little excited. And while our cheeks are baking for a little bit, I'm going to go in with MAC Melba, which is just an awesome peachy-ish blush. And it's really pigmented, so be careful. And to highlight the face, I'm going to go in with one of my all-time favorite highlighters. This is the Becca Opal. You can use Champagne Pop too, like this would be gorgeous with Champagne Pop, but I really wanted like a bronzier effect, and I think this gives that to me. And just so you know, I fixed this. So if your Champagne Pop or any Becca Cosmetics or any super creamy finely milled powders ever falls or breaks, just use some rubbing alcohol and just kind of, you know, resuscitate the bitch. So we're gonna put a little bit of that right in here. Oh yeah, she's ready to party. You know, just put enough so the gods can see you, because then you feel safe, you know, you're protected, you're good, you're covered. And then we're gonna bring the party to the other side. So as you can see, when you put the alcohol in there, it does not affect the look of the highlighter. It's just as pretty as it used to be. Chris actually got me this little fan brush, so we're gonna fan away the cookage. And see how that just gives you a sharp contour? So that completes the face. And now we're going to finish up the eyes with a nice pencil brush. And I'm going to go back in with that turquoise color and I'm going to put that all over my lower lash line. Now if you're comfortable with a pop of color, you can definitely leave it like this. But I kind of want to grab that bronzy sparkle and put that under there as well. I thought that'd be fun. And I think what would be really beautiful to tie this whole look together, I'm going to go in with the ColourPop eyeliner in Overboard. And then I'm going to go in with a black eyeliner and I'm going to tightline all of this. And when you tightline your eye, it actually makes your lashes look a lot fuller and it gives an illusion of liner. Alright guys, so I already put mascara and lashes. And I did that off camera in the lashes that I used because I wanted them to be very natural but still kind of give me a more full effect. I used the Demi Wispies 120 by Ardell. These are super cheap. You can get them at the drugstore and they're everything. And then we're going to finish up the eyes and I'm going to go in with the Kat Von D Thunderstruck. So I'm just going to put this under my brow and be very careful because this is super pigmented and you don't want to look crazy either. And then we're going to add this to the inner corner as well. Alright guys, so this completes the eyes and the brows, and all we have left is the lips. Look at that. Make a good time. I wish I could do that with my homework, but you win some, you lose some. Alright, so I'm going to line my lips with MAC Strip Down. And we're not trying to go full Kylie Jenner with our lips. Keep it cute, keep it natural. And then for lipstick, I'm going to go with MAC Peach Stock. And I thought it'd be fun to add a fun gloss. So this one has like a million different colors in it. And it's called Clear Water by MAC. It was limited edition, but just any gloss that has a bunch of different little dimensions to it will be perfect for this look. And you're just going to add that in the middle of your lips. And that completes this look, guys. Yes.